Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on the third-ranked team, the Rice Owls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And they'll kick it off to get this season underway. You can feel the excitement here. Returner decides to fair catch this. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Same tailback, another carry. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here in the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Demon Deacons will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short near the goal line. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest. See if they can convert the point after.
Number 3 in the end zone.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner 1 down. Sets up the next drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play action here on 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They feed the fullback this time. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Rice.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
First down here for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Wake Forest 7, Rice 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback's got it on the option. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
On to kick it away.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense back out on the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. They'll run it here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And the Demon Deacons come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
The Demon Deacons with 1st and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They'll run it from the gun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big ones.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. That sack sets up a second down and long. Ball handed off. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, second and forever. Everyone in this stadium is expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball for big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on third down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
First and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The offense now operating in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
A loss of 1 yard on the play. Now, a fourth down.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And this one is right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Demon Deacons will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And your right tackle will take over.
comes the Rice offense on the field now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to get the throw off. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Kick is up and no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Demon Deacons come to the line to run the hurry out. He'll hand it off. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Handoff to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's 2nd down here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He lets it go on the move. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks loose at the 40. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Touchdown, Rice. And they go in front here in the 2nd half.
Well, that's great execution and the touchdown here for the offense. How about the poor defense? They take away the dive, they take away the quarterback, they think they have everything defended, and then he pitches it out on his last option, and they don't have anybody there to stop him from scoring a touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for it. Back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. And the Demon Deacons will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half. And he's already at it again.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Handoff in a single back formation. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down after that running play. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Point is fair caught, but now up to see about that penalty. So contact after the fair catch signal. It'll cost them. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after that previous play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loss of 4. Third down coming up. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Rice 10, Wake Forest 7.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the head coach accepts the penalty, pushes the offense back a little bit. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Gets into space at the 50. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to scramble. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Force sends the offense back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking to throw it deep. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Plainly able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Owls. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Just great execution here by this offense, and so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. Things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. But he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier running through tackles. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now, and left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, trying to extend the play. He's going to pull it down and run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
At the 47-yard line. 3rd down coming.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he finds his target. He has the first. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. The Demon Deacons will crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Offense getting set. It's second down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds room at the 30. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So second down after the incompletion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's escaping the pocket now. Lets it go. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Can he take it all the way? Past the 50. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Oh, it's a reverse. Some hard running there through a tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time?
Chris, how about that? What a call on fourth down. They get the conversion under a minute to go, and that should be about it. What a job by this offense to be able to come up with a victory today.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led